There are 3 kids between the live host and her spouse, Michael Consuelos. Kelly Ripa has always been honest and has never faltered on TV and regularly talks about issues pertaining to her personal life during the workday. Following her victorious return to the show on Monday, the ABC favorite joined husband and co-host Mark Consuelos. As usual, Kelly made a lighthearted admission about her children's different upbringings when talking about the prospect of becoming a grandmother. Since they both aspire to be grandparents someday, Kelly and Mar took a trip down memory lane while talking about grandparents. They talked about the well-being of their own 3 children. Waken is 22, Lola is 24, and Michael is 28. Kelly and Mark acknowledged that they spent a lot more money on their daughter than on her siblings, despite the fact that they only had 1 child. I'm going to reveal something right now, just so you know. Even though our sons will never know, just think of how much more we spent on Lola's food and care than the boys did. Not really. I said, here you can rock your brother's outfit from 8 years ago. Roll them up from the bottoms. Everything will be okay. However, Lola, the only girl, she continued. If I hadn't given it to her, she would have gone to you, Mark. If you didn't give it to her, one of the grandparents would get it. Well, she is obviously skilled at closing deals, they said. Once, we were amazed by that array of skills. Despite the fact that all of their children currently live away from home, Kelly and Mark find time to spend quality time with them on a regular basis since they have strong ties with them. Michael, an actor, lives in Brooklyn, the borough that is most closely linked to his parents. When Lola travels from London to New York City, she stays with her parents on the Upper East Side. Since earning his bachelor's degree earlier in 2025, Vason has remained in Michigan. He aspires to be an actor and, like his older brother, often visits his parents. When Kelly and Mark appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers in July, they talked candidly about their kids. When asked if anyone else was watching live, they both said, "No. We invited our 22-year-old youngest to stay the night since he was coming to visit us," Kelly added. "He came from Michigan to visit us." "Would you like to visit Seth this evening?" I then inquired. He responds, "Oh, absolutely not." She remembers smiling and said, "I'll catch it on the show when it goes air." "Oh," I reply, "you're going to notice." "Well, I watch Seth," he responds, and she continues. He concludes by saying, "I'm not going to keep an eye out for you. I'm just observing Seth because that's how I am." When a well-known daytime personality honestly discusses parenthood and money, primarily in joke and somewhat in reflection, it transcends the soundbite. Gender conventions, family dynamics, and the little, individual decisions that shape a child's formative memories are all thrown into stark relief. That was exactly what happened when Kelly Ripa, Mark, and Kelly came back to leave. In her usual direct and witty manner, she also acknowledged that she and her husband, Mark Consuelos, spent more money on their daughter, Lola, than on their sons, Michael and Jochen. It revealed the secret as if by magic. Fun, relatable, and a little enlightening. Whether deliberate or not, parental choices highlight facets of personality and life experiences that are frequently obscured by comedy. This article explores Kelly's admission, going over the dynamics of the family, the causes of the parents' erratic spending patterns, and the ramifications for modern parenting. As we proceed, we will incorporate Consuelos' family history, public opinion, and the broader cultural discussion regarding the relationship between gender, family, and finances. Kelly's characteristic blend of kindness and timing was evident on her return to leave. Conversations on their own parenting experiences invariably follow when someone mentions becoming a grandparent. Kelly and Mark reminisced about their 3 children and their upbringing. Jochen, 22, Michael, 28, and Lola, 24 are their ages. As all of that sentimental pondering was going on, Kelly casually dropped her bombshell. Compared to their sons, they had spent more money on Lola, their only daughter. The revelation was wrapped in the classic Ripa aside, which is equal parts maternal pride and fake conspiracy. "I must share something with you, but please don't tell our sons about it." Kelly began a story about how they made particular arrangements for Lola while also giving their boys hand-me-downs, saying, "But if they had any idea, and they'll never know how much more money we spent on Lola." When the statement was delivered, it was startling as well as humorous. On live television, Kelly Ripa broke down in tears as she disclosed the rapidly deteriorating health of her husband, actor Mark Consuelos, in a painful and poignant moment. Their fans and followers have been shocked by the news, and many have sent their support, prayers, and best wishes for the cherished couple. As she broke the news, the normally calm and cheerful presenter of Live with Kelly and Mark looked noticeably affected, which made for a moving moment that viewers found quite moving. Fans are shocked. Hollywood has long favored Mark Consuelos, who is well known for his captivating role on All My Children and his current role in Riverdale. Many people have praised his marriage to Kelly Ripa, one of the most well-known hosts of daytime talk shows, for its chemistry, strength, and respect for one another. After more than 20 years of dating, the couple has grown to become one of Hollywood's most adored pairs. The typically upbeat and cheerful environment that surrounds them has been clouded by the recent disclosure of Mark's condition. During a Live with Kelly and Mark broadcast, Kelly was very upset as she discussed her husband's deteriorating health. She revealed to her audience, in a rare display of candor, that Mark had been dealing with a severe health problem that had quickly gotten worse. Kelly's voice trembled as she continued, "I'm so sorry to say this, but Mark is really struggling. It's been a difficult time for us, and I just need to take a moment to thank all of you for your love and support." Many viewers were shocked by the abrupt change from their typical lighthearted banter to such an honest and vulnerable moment. Kelly's emotional breakdown revealed the depth of their love and connection, and the tears in her eyes were a clear representation of the sorrow she was experiencing. The invisible battle. Fans have grown to know Kelly and Mark as a couple who reveal tidbits of their family dynamic, including their kids, their amusing interactions, and their undying love for one another, despite the fact that they have always kept their personal lives pretty secret. For their admirers who have a strong emotional bond with the couple and their journey, this transparency has made their suffering all the more painful. Although the full extent of Mark's health condition has not been made public, Kelly and Mark's family are extremely concerned about his quick decline. Social media was inundated with messages of support for the pair as viewers of Live with Kelly and Mark were quick to offer their condolences and prayers. "We're all keeping you and Mark in our thoughts during this trying time, Kelly. I'm sending you love and strength," a fan commented on Twitter. The power of their relationship. The foundation of Kelly and Mark's relationship has been years of unwavering love, support, and shared adventures. Their lighthearted banter on Live with Kelly and Mark has been a favorite among fans over the years, and viewers frequently remark on their obvious compatibility. With both partners weathering the difficulties of Hollywood fatherhood and public life together, their marriage has been a ray of strength. It became evident as Kelly talked candidly about Mark's health issues that their partnership, which has served as an example to many, is currently going through one of its most trying times. However, Kelly's fortitude and love for her husband were evident in her emotional letter, despite the tragedy and uncertainty surrounding Mark's situation. Kelly wiped away her tears and remarked, "Mark is the strongest person I know, and we're going to fight this together, as we always do. I appreciate your generosity, everyone. More than ever, we need your prayers." Support from fans. Fans poured words of support onto social media as word of Mark's health issues spread. Numerous others shared their personal tales of how Kelly and Mark had impacted their lives and expressed their admiration for the couple. In order to give others a way to wish the couple well and keep them in their thoughts, several fans even started online support groups. It's evident that their supporters' support can have an impact during difficult times. Over the years, Kelly and Mark have cultivated a devoted and compassionate fan base, and the abundance of affection they have received is a testament to the positive influence they have had on people's lives. Even though Mark's condition is unknown, Kelly and Mark's supporters are determined to help them during this trying time. Advancing with hope and strength, Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa continue to rely on their fans, their family, and one another as they navigate this tragic phase of their lives. Everyone who is following their path is inspired by their unwavering dedication to one another and their capacity to find strength in trying circumstances. One thing is certain, despite the uncertainty surrounding the future, Kelly and Mark's love story is far from over. Their relationship, which is based on love, trust, and fortitude, will undoubtedly help them get through this trying period. Additionally, Kelly and Mark can find comfort in the knowledge that they are not fighting this battle alone as fans continue to offer their prayers and support. With the same tenacity and resolve that have characterized their partnership from the start, They will continue to tackle whatever is ahead together.